15 Emmys brought everyone in Hollywood together, but it didn't bring in the per-usual viewers. Did host Andy Samberg bomb? We'll have that answer and the must-see moments of the night, from the big wins to Tracy Morgan's emotion-filled speech.
Plus, the iHeartRadio Music Festival sparks a new romance. We have the full scoop on the new couple that just checked into Hollywood. Hint, it might involve someone from Fifth Harmony.
Where we make Kent feel like Hollywood, the Blurb starts right now.
Well, this year's Emmys drew in the smallest audience to date. I'm Zach Jones.
And I'm Andrea Siebert. Sadly, the news is true. The 67th annual telecast dropped down 4 million views this year, but still racked in nearly 12 million viewers. But the show wasn't lacking. The red carpet was star-studded on Sunday for TV's biggest night, including SNL alum Andy Samberg, who hosted, performing jokes and creating digital shorts similar to the variety show he used to star on. The night had some memorable wins, starting with Jon Hamm. He finally won Best Lead Actor in a Drama for his role in Mad Men. Veep beat out Modern Family for Best Comedy Series. Uzo Aduba became the first woman to win awards in both comedy and drama categories for the same role. She won this for her role as Crazy Eyes in Orange is the New Black. And Viola Davis made history as well, becoming the first African American to win Best Lead Actress in a Drama for her role in How to Get Away with Murder. Game of Thrones won the award for Best Drama Series and was presented by none other than Tracy Morgan.
That's right, Andrea. Tracy Morgan made his first award show appearance since his accident back in 2014. His cameo was a total surprise, even to friend Tina Fey. Let's take a look at the moment.
Last year, Jimmy Kimmel sat on the stage and said, "We'll see you back here next year, Tracy Morgan." Well, Jimmy, thanks to my amazing doctors and the support of my family, my beautiful new wife, I'm here, standing on my own 2 feet. And God bless all of you for your love, your prayers, and the positive thoughts over the past 15 months.
We wish the funny man the best. What did you think of the Emmys, Andrea?
I mean, I love award shows, always have, always do. But as much as I loved it, and it was such a memorable one, the thing that wasn't memorable was Andy Samberg. As much as I love him, he was a forgettable host, and I hate to say that, but it's true. Now it's time to see what's trending on social media. Cassie joins us with what's trending now. What's up, Cassie?
Well, Andrea, while everyone was rushing into Greek life this weekend, Drake and Future dropped a mixtape titled "What a Time to Be Alive." The tape contains 11 tracks. Sunday, Drake posted, "It's a little soundtrack for people that need it right now." Well, Drake, the people really do seem to love it from the reactions online. The tape is exclusive to Apple Music for 1 week only. It already topped the charts at #1 on iTunes in less than 24 hours. Congrats! Now, as you probably know, Donald Trump is not the most liked person on Twitter by far. Well, Mr. Trump decided to have a Q&A where people on Twitter would send him questions, and he was to answer them live from Twitter NYC that afternoon. This easily became the top trending topic, but it backfired on the presidential candidate. Instead of important questions, most used this to call him out on controversial statements. One tweeter wrote, "If you respect women, why do you hate Hispanic women? Yikes." Others went to criticize his appearance or ask random questions like cats or dogs. That's all I have for you this week. Continue tweeting us at TV2 The Blurb. What do you think of Donald? Back to you, Andrea.
Thank you, Cassie. The announcement of another celeb couple is like music to my ears. Singer Shawn Mendes and Fifth Harmony member Camila Cabello are officially an item. The two have been friends since Mendes toured with Fifth Harmony and Cabello's ex, Austin Mahone, last year. We already know they sound amazing on their own, but Camila posted a video on Instagram of them singing together. Hopefully some new music comes from this couple soon. Coming up, Kylie Jenner gets her extension snatched, and One Direction has a huge announcement. Find out what the boy band has in the works when we return.
And the Trailer Park Boys visit Kent State. We have the story and more must-see events coming to Kent State. Don't go anywhere. The Blurb will be right back.
Surprise!
Preventing wildfires. That's all Smokey wants for his 70th birthday.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Donate stuff, create jobs.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play or even what you wear. You just need to be there. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
Welcome back to The Blurb. We talked about the news buzzing around Hollywood, but what about Kent State? Well, Thursday, a drunken ex-cop and his sidekick, a cheeseburger-loving ex-prostitute, took the Kent stage. Trailer Park Boys Mr. Leahy and Randy performed their skits, including songs and audience participation. The show is mostly based off the television series, but going live in front of an audience calls for something a little different. The Shakespeare-like profane poetry, along with pandemonium, created a crying from laughter atmosphere. Now Tyler joins us with more Kent outings you can catch. What's up, Tyler?
Well, Zach, guys, pageants, and moolah. Ladies, how would you like to see a bunch of guys prancing around a stage? Well, the Mr. Flash Gentlemen's Pageant is the perfect event for you. It will take place this Tuesday in the Student Center. The winner of the pageant will win $500. You heard it, 500 buckaroos. But not for their wallet. The money will be put straight into the organization's account. Now that's what you call working for a cause. Does a dollar make you holla? And ladies, I'm pretty sure it does. Come support the men of KSU and watch them strut their stuff. Another event hitting the stage. It's 7 p.m. on a Friday night and you have no plans. Well, leave it up to me to save the day. On October 2nd, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the Kiva, the Black Squirrel Improv Troupe is having a Black Squirrel Improv show. Nothing like comedy on the spot. Grab a couple of Migos, not the group, and head down to the show for some laughter. Lastly, October 23rd has been buzzing all around campus and Twitter. Why? You've guessed it. Hunter Hayes will be putting his heart out in a song at the Mac Center for all you country fans. Pre-sale tickets were already in effect. Looks like everyone really wanted to get their tickets early. It doesn't get much better than this. I hope you took notes and marked your calendars for all the exciting events coming up. Tweet us at TV2 The Blurb and tell us what you're most excited for. Back to you, Zach.
Thank you, Tyler. Kent goes Greek. Hundreds of girls were welcomed into their new Greek life home Sunday. Even President Beverly Warren made an appearance. She encouraged all Greek women to become leaders in their community and stressed that Greek life members have a great responsibility. Congrats to all the girls.
Now back to the national headlines. You can't drag them down. After Zayn chose to go another direction, the boys have been going in one direction, and that's up. Their single Drag Me Down is still on the Billboard Top 100 chart after its release in July. And it looks like they are on their way to #1 once again. Despite the talk about their hiatus next year, the boys took to Twitter today to announce that they're dropping a new album on November 13th. Liam Payne tweeted, "So our album is called Made in AM. Can't wait for you to all hear. And I can't wait to buy it, that's for sure." Now it's time for all the headlines that made us do a double take this week.
Hollywood favorites like Kylie Jenner and Lindsay Lohan made the cut this week.
Allie has more with What Were They Thinking?
It's attack of the fans lately. Just last week reported that Harry Styles was hit with the bottle at his concert. And this week, a fan got Kylie Jenner's attention in an unexpected way as well. Just after the Chris Brown concert in Anaheim, a fan pulled Kylie Jenner's new mint green hair. Yeah, that looked pretty painful. But luckily, no extensions were pulled out in the making of that video. But maybe Kylie needs to start taking notes from Miss Patti LaBelle. During her Vancouver show Friday, after inviting fans on stage, the R&B songstress had one quickly booted off. The fan decided to give Patti a timid strip tease with unbuttoning his shirt and a little shake, but Patti wasn't having it. She gave the fan a scolding, reminding the audience she wasn't Nicki Minaj or Miley Cyrus, and then had the man escorted out of the building. Don't mess with the queen. Speaking of being thrown out, Lindsay Lohan and her mother Dina Lohan's defamation lawsuit was thrown out of court. The two continue to sue even after Fox News apologized on air for Sean Hannity's guest, Michelle Field, who claimed the Lohans were doing cocaine together. The only problem is in 2012, Lindsay alleged her mother was using cocaine in what she thought was a private conversation. Lindsay later recanted, and Lindsay told Oprah Winfrey in a film segment that she used the drug as well, 10 to 15 times. It's unclear if the Lohans used the drug together, but in the words of the judge, the truth is a defense. Sorry, ladies. And one woman is apparently about to capitalize on her truth. 90s Hollywood madam Heidi Fleece's black book of clients is being auctioned on eBay. Fleece told TMZ she has nothing to do with the sale, but who knows? So far, Fleece has only named Charlie Sheen, who confirmed he was indeed a client. I guess we'll just have to wait and see who else is in that little black book. Sadly, that's it for this week. Who do you think will make the list, guys? Tweet us at @TU2TheBlurb and let us know. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. We talked about the Emmys' big moments, but what about fashion?
Our Runway Rundown crew joins us with the looks everyone's been talking about. The Blurb will be right back.
The odds of this boy achieving his dream in fashion? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I am Tommy Hilfiger. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
For over 70 years, Smokey Bear has asked you to use fire responsibly.
Fire is due to an unattended campfire. Go time.
Here's how you can stay on the front lines of preventing wildfires. Always watch your campfire. Before leaving, drown it, stir it, drown it again, and feel that the fire is out cold.
Oh, bullseye!
And you won't need a visit from these guys.
Copy that.
You can be Smokey's wingman when enjoying nature and prevent wildfires. Visit SmokeyBear.com for more fire prevention tips.
$7,000 high school students drop out every school day. Let's catch them before it's too late. To start helping students in your community, visit boostup.org.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Bethany Ann Doak. Ian Donnelly. Kirsty Lynn Duthitt.
Welcome to Runway Rundown. I'm your host, Kim Anderson.
And I'm Harold Horsley. Joining us tonight, we have Kyle Dawson and Chiamaka Uwakwa.
The 67th Primetime Emmys took place on Sunday, and the small screen's biggest stars came to be recognized for their contributions to drama, comedy, and everything in between. Our first look of the night is from Zach Posen. Tracy Ellis Ross wore a coral color satin gown and accessorized with a large geometric gold bangle. What do you guys think of this look?
I compared it to a poorly made bridesmaid dress.
Yeah.
I hate the color. I hate the added detail. And if you look around her waist, it doesn't look right. It doesn't fit right. I just think poorly made bridesmaid dress.
It looks like, one of those kids in the doctor's office was putting together, right? It was it looks like a puzzle. Like, what went wrong?
One of those little foam puzzle mats.
Yeah, just a hot mat.
That people play on. I think that the dress itself is oddly constructed, and I also think that she herself, I feel like you're a little bit too old to be wearing this dress. Yes. But really, though,
she's the spawn of Diana Ross.
She should be wearing something classic and something for a woman her age, rather than something that looks like Barbie literally threw up on a dress.
Well,
I was not stoked on it.
Well, next up we have Sarah Hyland, who walked the red carpet also in Zach posing.
I love this outfit. It's simple and it's just so classy. It's timeless. I just love it, and it looks really good on her.
I liked it too, especially off the shoulders, because originally it was seen as kind of boring. But, I think that was the eye-catching detail to it, because Zach Posen is very simple designer.
Yeah, I actually love the fact that she also accessorized with jewels that were the same color as her gown. Now, usually this could look really tacky in some cases, but I think it worked perfectly with her dress. Kyle, what did you think?
I love the color, and I'm all about the simplicity type of aspect of the gowns. I don't think you always need that wow factor. And I mean, just the slight off the shoulder, it really drew you in. I loved it.
Absolutely. Well, next up, Jackie Cruz, star of Orange is the New Black, showed off her figure in an off-white dress complete with a plunging neckline. She paired the gown with golden jewels.
I think the hair kind of killed the dress. The hair did not do justice to the dress at all.
I disagree.
Everything.
High school student.
Yeah, I feel like Annie kind of covered her front, and she's supposed to be sexy and everything, but it just
The girls.
Yeah, and it just didn't do
I'm
justice.
all about showing a little bit of cleavage, but I think it was a little just too much. And the hair right there, it's just a lot of attention.
Oh my God, I was in love with this look. It looked so good.
Well, next up we have Julianne Hough and the transparent black Marchesa gown, and she also accessorized with the black and gold metal clutch.
I compared this to a high-end Halloween witch costume.
Or a trash bag?
I think
it was just too much going on.
I think it was kind of
through.
Blades of Glory, but I liked it also. I liked the detail.
I feel like they ran out of fabric.
She was doing some ice dancing type of nonsense there. It was a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think that if she would have, that's a VMA dress. That is a VMA dress, not something for the Emmys that you would really want to see. Well, next up, Emma Roberts went from Unfabulous to American Horror Story right before our eyes, and last night she walked the red carpet in a Jenny Packing gown. To accessorize, she wore simple silver jewelry and carried a red studded clutch as an accent. Now, no, this was not last night, but I loved this. I love this gown because it was classic and elegant. What did you think, Harold?
I kind of thought it's a love and hate relationship, because I think it was kind of boring, but it was also very old Hollywood at the same time. She reminded me a lot like Jean Harlow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was my favorite dress of the night, absolutely. I love the plain color mixed with the plain jewelry. It was just timeless and elegant and just everything about it.
Yeah, and the plunging neckline also brought a little spice to it, so it wasn't just boring.
Mixed with the pop of red with the clutch,
Yeah.
I thought it was absolutely perfect.
So you guys like this plunging neckline rather than Jackie Cruz's?
Yes. It's more elegant, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, next up we have Zoe Kazan with the pleated red and white Miu Miu gown. She accessorized with a red belt, a red clutch, and a red lip.
Too much red.
Yeah,
good Lord.
it makes my eyes hurt.
Yeah,
it looks like someone threw up a candy cane.
Yeah,
Christmas came early.
I think she's gonna be the new Mrs. Claus, or she's gonna be the side chick on the side. So it's okay.
The thing is, if you look at this dress for too long, you start to get a headache. It's an optical illusion, and you're just kind of literally, what am I looking at? It's super difficult to pay attention to her.
It's just too much red. I don't know. It didn't work for me at all.
I didn't either.
How would you guys have changed this look?
Burn it.
Don't wear it. Yeah, just don't wear it.
Really scratched it.
To be quite honest.
I think if it was a white gown with no red.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I liked the silhouette, but in red pop and the lipstick and something with jewelry, but it was just too much. It hurt my head looking at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Naomi Grossman wore a black and transparent gown and showed off a little skin with large Art Deco inspired earrings to go with it, and I have no idea what to say about this look because, ugh.
It looks like a condom wrapped in velvet. I mean,
I think this dress is hideous. Like, I can't. Like, who is her style? Maybe she picked it out herself.
I don't think it's flattering on the body, and I can't tell what is skin and what's fabric. And I think that's what's throwing me off. I just can't figure it out.
I can tell it looks like a hot mess.
It looks like she took large velvet pieces and like taped them to her skin.
Right.
And that was like her look.
And I just didn't think the look was like pulled together. I didn't like the hair matched with it. I just, the like bright lipstick, it was just overall like very bad.
There was just a lot of stuff going on, but none of it was great.
None of it was even good.
At all. And our last look of the night is one of my personal favorites, and it is Scandal's Kerry Washington. She walked the red carpet with a two-tone metallic Marc Jacob gown and accessorized with diamond rings and metallic strappy heels. Yes, she is queen. Like, there's no denying it. She did her thing on the red carpet. Okay, she slayed.
I think she killed it. Like, she looked old Hollywood. Her hair was simple, kind of a little messy, and it just looked really, really good. Like, it was to die for.
Yeah, it's like if you took Gatsby and then mixed it with like the future.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I applaud her for kind of like stepping outside of like her comfort zone. Like, I feel like that's not something that
she would wear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and she just pulled it off completely.
Absolutely. Well, that's all that we have for Runway Rundown this week. Now over to our fashion reporter, Naz Jackson, for some of fall's best trends.
Thank you, Kim. With the Emmys wrapping up Sunday night, the blogs have been talking, and people weren't too impressed with the selection on the red carpet. Looks like they left their wow factor under the rug. Get it? Among the few okay looks, we saw designs from Alexander Wang, Marc Jacobs, Zac Posen, and Oscar de la Renta. Now, usually we can spot a few trends, but this award show, they were almost non-existent. And yes, we all know it's hot in Los Angeles, California, but come on, let's bring a little more heat next year. Speaking of trends, fall is just around the corner, and I'm ready to share some of the runway favorites to look out for. Bringing sexy back? How about bringing 70s back? Bell bottoms, flare jeans, and bell sleeve tops are a hot commodity right now. And how can we forget about fringe? Fringe jackets, shoes, purses, and even fringe necklaces. Whew! How will I ever keep up? Last up, we have affordable fashion. Imagine that. Our first look is an olive t-shirt dress paired with fringe peep toe booties. Throw in a floppy hat, plaid scarf, and you're all set for a casual chic day. And the best part, this outfit is all from Forever 21. Next is a petite tie front stripe shirt and a striped dark gray and white wrap skirt. For these accessories, pearl studs and a silver hinge bracelet will get the job done. And let's not forget about the fire engine red pumps. Both outfits coming in close to $100, which is pretty good, I must say. Tune in next week for more reports and, of course, funky and affordable styles. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Naz. Harold, what did you like? Viral videos? Do you like them?
No, not really. Not really. I hate people on the internet. They get on my nerves.
Well, when the blurb comes back, we have some of the best of the week. Our gorge faces may be leaving, but stay tuned. Bye, guys.
From this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're gonna turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Finally won.
What's your reaction? Yeah! Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
Little tadpoles, the frogs, the spiders, this is their world.
Nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky,
but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope Mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Love viral videos? We do. Welcome back to The Blurb.
Gwen Stefani, a Taylor Swift cover video, and a rat who likes pizza. Let's get started. First up, the voice never gets old when it comes to the reveal of the singers. This wonderful voice had all the judges bobbing their heads, but check out the contestant who had Gwen Stefani throwing her red pumps in the air.
He was awesome.
Man, he killed that.
I'm surprised all of them didn't just
Right?
immediately turn around their chairs. I
Give me
would.
the goosebumps.
But on that beautiful note, YouTube sensation Todrick Hall has done it again. First with his mashup of Beyonce, and now with Taylor Swift. If you weren't a fan of Taylor before, I'm sure this video will have you wanting bangs and red lipstick. Check this out.
Nice to meet you where you been. I could show you incredible things. Magic, madness, heaven, sin. Saw you there and I thought, oh my God, look at that face. Look like my next mistake. Life's a game, wanna play. We were both young when I first saw you. I closed my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there. And that's how it works. On a balcony in summer air. When you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said, stay away from Juliet. And I was crying on the staircase, begging you, please don't go. Don't you ever grow. But if you could see that I'm the one who understands.
Man, that was so cool and creative.
I
wish
know.
I had a voice
He's
like that,
so talented
right?
too. Love him.
Finally, have you ever related to a rat? Probably not. Well, after this video, I'm sure you will.
Live your best life. What is that, buddy? You gotta get that shit.
I mean, who doesn't love pizza?
Right? Kind of made me hungry.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. Be sure to tune in next week and follow us on Twitter at TV2TheBlurb.
Good night, everyone.
Happy birthday, Mom!
Get caught buzz driving, and you could do some hard time.
Craig, knock it off.
Sorry, Mom. It could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And that could set you back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad
One more
today.
time. Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
So shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look.
an igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.